Hi, I'm Mike Arcaro, and I had my wife and I, Anna and I had Pat come over and his team finished our basement. We're very happy with the job. It's turned out tremendous, beyond our expectations. So I can take you on a little tour and show you, some of the things that he did.
Right.
So this here was actually closed off. We had a wall here and a door, and one of Pat's ideas is to open up the area as much as possible to really make it a third story of the house. And they did a tremendous job. And coming down here, same thing. We had walls on both sides. It was very closed off, almost like a claustrophobic feel in the hallway. Now it's totally open, and it just really makes a difference. And then coming down to the main basement here, it's really somewhat of an open concept. We still have rooms that are discrete rooms, like a home gym and a playroom and a home theater, but there's really an open feel to it, which we loved. And that was, Pat laid out this basement perfectly when he helped us design it. We chose tile floors so that it was easy and low maintenance, but it has a wood look, so it kind of matches the rest of the house. He was also able to match little details like our stair iron balusters with the rest of our house. So it really feels like it was, the basement was built with the rest of the house in mind. We ended up going with a custom bar, put in little details like a shadow box, which is like a highlighting box for pictures or anything else that we need, and with its own individual light and dimmer. We ended up doing basically a full bath, or at least a bathroom with a full shower. The tile work was exceptional, and we have a bench in here. All the plumbing and everything turned out perfect. And then coming over here, you can see we have a full open area, and this is great for entertaining. We have family over, parties. People can just kind of hang in this central area and go to whatever room they need to. It turns out perfect. And one great thing that Pat came up with was to allow as much natural lighting to enter the basement. And we were fortunate in that we had some windows in our basement, and Pat took full advantage of those by putting in glass French doors with side lighting. And this is a children's playroom. It's tempered glass, so it's not dangerous, but at the same time you can see the kids playing. If you're out in the home theater or the bar, you can look over and just see right into the room. And it also lets in all that natural light. So we really loved it. Also, the team put in hidden electrical supply for TVs to mount on the walls, and it was just a perfect job. Coming over here, we already had a walkout basement, but they just framed it perfectly so that the light just comes right in. The layout of the basement just allows you to see everything in detail and all of the outstanding work. The custom bar was it literally could come right out of a fancy restaurant. I mean, it is just perfect. Complete with LED lighting, area to mount a TV, and I mounted up a 42-inch TV here. It's synced in with our home theater and everything. It's exceptional. There's room for a refrigerator, sink. It just worked out perfectly, and we had all the options. We could put in, if we wanted a dishwasher, we could do a dishwasher, an ice machine. We really customized it to what we wanted. Coming in here is our home theater, and I think this is probably my favorite part of the basement. One thing that I hadn't thought of, and Pat thought of here, was kind of a half wall that gives you extra seating space We have granite on top, so you can bring over drinks or food and just kind of sit up here and while you're watching the big screen. And then we ended up doing 2 elevations of seating, really 3 elevations with the back row. One in the front on the ground floor, a platform with a second row of home theater seating, and then a third row that's like countertop height. And then I have a 150-inch screen. Pat's guys and the painter helped allow for recessed speakers. So we actually, you may not even see it, but there's 9 speakers in this room. They're painted to match the walls and the ceiling. And the sound is amazing. And then we have a 4K projector projecting on the 150-inch screen, which it's better than a movie theater. It really is. Now, the other thing that's nice is we have it still open to the rest of the basement, so you can come and go if you have a party. One thing we do have to add is some blinds, just to darken the room a little, but honestly, with the newer projectors, it works pretty well. Trying to think other things, everything was just done so professionally. Wiring all goes into a back area here, so we have a central media hub in the back where I can control everything. It's tucked away, hidden, so that it isn't unsightly with the rest of the room, and it just turned out perfect.
It's awesome.
One other thing, a nice touch we did is I'm very into the technology aspect and a smart home, so I have a smart hub that helps automate things in the house. So, and Pat's guys were able to install for me special dimmer switches that communicate with the smart home. So I can actually talk using Alexa, Amazon's Echo product, to turn on and off lights, to dim them. As an example, I'll show you here. We have the theater sconces. Alexa, turn off theater sconces.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on theater sconces. Alexa, turn on theater sconces. Sometimes it's a little jumpy, but it works really well. And the beauty of it is you can be, in the basement and talk and have lights turn on and off. I can set automated tasks. It's really neat, and I was happy that they were able to put that in. Moving over to here, this is another favorite room of mine, the home gym. And it was very important to me, exercise and keeping a fairly large gym. So it's probably bigger than most home gyms. But I also wanted natural light to get in and easy entryway. So there's actually dual 6-foot French doors. And coming in here, it is a really nice setup. We ended up doing mirrors along the one wall. We have probably too much exercise equipment, but it all fit in here well. Another flat TV here, and it just worked out perfectly. I mean, this was a great project. And I love the fact that it's just open to the rest of the basement. You can see in and out. You can easily get equipment in here if you need to. It turned out perfect. It was better than we expected. I also have speakers in the different rooms, and Pat's guys were able to accommodate that as well. So our home audio system was able to connect, so that I have hidden speakers in the gym, controls on the wall. I have speakers in the main room of the basement. And it just worked perfectly.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so, I think I can't rave enough. Pat and his guys are professional. They've done excellent work. The entire project turned out well beyond what we imagined. There were ideas that we didn't come up with that Pat was able to come up with and guide us in his experience with finishing basements, and it was just an extraordinary project.
It's awesome. Perfect.